If you've been watching my videos for a while, you'll know that I don't like coffee.
Oh, yep, wow.
But for the last year, I've been noticing some differences and some similarities between the US and Albania in terms of coffee culture. But because I'm not in the US and I don't know when I'll be going back, in order to talk about this topic, I've enlisted the help of someone from the United States.
Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Kate Kensel and I am from sunny Florida in the United States of America. And unlike James, I actually really do like coffee. However, from seeing the little bit I know about Albania, our coffee cultures could not be any more different.
While Albania does have a few chain coffee restaurants, most of the places you're gonna find are gonna be individually owned coffee shops, like these ones right behind me.
In America, we definitely don't see as many locally owned coffee shops like you do the one right behind me, Island Coffee. And I think that's because we really take the term in the coffee industry, corporate America, to a whole new level.
It's taking so long.
Now the first thing that I noticed about coffees here is that the size is relatively small. Obviously different coffees will come in different sizes, but like for the most part they come in like a little espresso cup size, right?
Yeah.
It's been a long time, well, it's been almost 6 months since I've been to the US, but if my memory serves me correctly, the size of a coffee in the US is generally bigger than this. What would you say, Kate?
Yeah, James, I couldn't agree more. The average American consumes about 3 cups of coffee a day at around 9 ounces, and if my basic math skills are correct, that comes in at about a whopping 27 ounces.
Any non-Americans watching, 27 ounces is the equivalent of about 800 milliliters. And she was saying that is what average people drink per day. How many coffees do you drink in a day? Personally?
Yeah, usually I drink 2 coffees per day, morning and then lunch time. But in rare cases I drink 1. Rare cases.
In rare cases you only drink one?
One, yeah.
Yeah. And would you say that on average most people probably only drink 2, or would you say people drink more or less than that?
Yeah, I know friends that they drink more than 2 coffees, 3, 4. And I know, for example, my brother don't drink coffee at all.
Like me.
Yeah.
I was personally extremely addicted to caffeine, so about 6 weeks ago I decided enough was enough. I was drinking an average of 4 cups of coffee a day and drinking a 12-ounce Red Bull around 1 or 2 in the afternoon. So yeah, I would say taking a break was an extremely good thing.
In Albania, having coffee is a very communal thing. You go with your friends, or you meet someone there to sit with, and this can often last for hours. Of course, there are times where you go, you drink your coffee, and then you leave, but more often than not, you're actually sitting at the shop for a while. And it's rare for a cafe to actually have a to-go cup for you to put a coffee in and then walk out. So most of the time, almost all the time, the coffees are drunk, coffees are drinking. You drink your coffee at the cafe.
So yeah, here in America, things could not be more different. Drive-thrus are big business in the coffee industry. I do know a lot of friends who make their coffee at home and just take it with them to work. So regardless of where you're getting your coffee, whether if it's from a local coffee shop or say more corporate America, most likely it is still gonna come into a to-go cup. I would definitely say people do hang out at coffee shops, but it's more for doing a little bit of homework, having a small business meeting. So regardless of how you drink or drunk your coffee, the culture is so much different in America than I would say Albania.
When I used to live in the US, the most common reason that I would go to a coffee shop was to study or to get some work done or something. But as far as I can tell, in my year in Albania, people don't really go to coffee shops to actually do homework or work. It's just to hang out with other people.
Of course, each individual is different. I know people in the US that will wake up early, make coffee, and then have some quiet time really enjoying their coffee and maybe a book before their day starts. What is the most frequent way that you drink coffee? Like, what's the most frequent, like... Thanks.
Most frequently. Sorry.
Most consistent time that you're drinking coffee is when?
In the morning, when I wake up, reading my Bible.
And I'm sure there are people in Albania that make their coffee at home and take it to work with them. But frankly, both of those sound disgusting because coffee's nasty.